So all the jigs settled. Now you will hear my voice also and your screen will also be clear. Thanks to God, things are sorted out. So we are beginning today with the chapter percentage and its application, and this is a new chapter. This is for class 7th. Here, first of all, to begin with this chapter, we will need to understand the meaning of the word percent. Okay? So first of all, we will begin with the word percent. Be attentive. This word is made up of two words. If I break it from here, it gives me the word per and cent. Percent means that per 100. Okay, per 100. Means when I say per 100, it means for every 100, what is the given number. Another example, this is the meaning of percent, and I will try to explain it to you through an example. Like suppose you have 100 toffees with you. We are beginning with the number 100. You have 100 toffees here, and out of your 100 toffees, suppose you give toffees. What has been given to your friend? I have given 32 toffees out of the total 100 I had to my friend. Whenever any number is divided by 100, it becomes a percent. So this will become 32%. Okay? Any number divided by 100, to convert it into percent, we take the given number upon 100 multiplied by 100. This gives me 32%. Alright children? This is the meaning of the word percent. If I have any value out of 100, I can directly make it into percent. But to convert the given number into percent, we will need to find out that the given number is out of how much. Suppose now I say you have 200 toffees. Okay? And out of the 200 toffees, you give 64 to your friend. Now to find out the percentage of toffees you have given to your friend, we will divide the number of toffees given to the friend upon the total number of toffees, and to convert it into percentage, we will multiply by 100. So you see it has again come to 32%. Now the meaning of that for every 100 toffees, यहाँ 100 थी 32 दे दी. Now you have to, for every 100 32 have been given. Therefore the meaning of percent is for every 100. What is the meaning of percent? For every 100. Alright, and now we will be learning how to convert decimals into percentage, fractions into percentage, and many more new things we are going to learn. So I hope this is clear. As I can see, it is clear to you. So we will proceed further with this. Alright children, so the next one which we are going to understand is how can we change fraction into percentage. So the first type of question is to express the fraction as percentage. Alright, the first type of question is to express fraction as percentage. Alright. Now whenever this is first, I am taking an example here. If any fraction is given to me, suppose I have the fraction 3 upon 4. To convert any fraction into percentage, we multiply the fraction with 100. Okay, what this is the fraction, I multiply it with 100 to convert it into percentage. This will give me 75%. Alright, this is one example, and now we will do some questions based on this. First, we will learn one concept, we will do some questions on that concept and then move to the next one. So to express fractions at percentage, you can write in the bracket, it is the given fraction multiplied by 100. Right? It is the fraction multiplied by 100. Now we will take the first question, and the first question is over here. First question, and the first one I am taking is 3 upon 100. Some are saying it's clear to you. It means something. Most of you are saying it's clear, but I think there is some you're not able to hear the voice clearly. I'll just have a check again. Give me 1 second. Okay, things are okay this side. Perfectly. Just check your internet connection, please. So the first question which I have taken here is 3 upon 100, and as I told you that when we have to convert fraction into 100, alright, 100 cancels 100, so we get 3% as the answer. Next one we will take, that is 151 upon 151 has to be converted to percentage, and 151 upon 100 is the fraction. This has to be converted into percentage, again fraction into 100. So 151 upon 100 multiplied by 100. 12.5 upon 100 is the fraction. To convert it to percentage, let's multiply by 100. 12.5 upon 100 multiplied by 100 is equal to 12.5%. So this is, as I told you in the beginning, that whenever we have to convert any percentage into fraction, and if I see my denominator is 100, listen carefully. If I see my denominator is 100, I can directly write the given number as percentage, because we have just said percent means for 100, and that is the percentage. So directly we can write 151%, 12.5% also. Alright. Then we have to, now we will move on to the next type of question, and that type of question is the other way around. Iska opposite, express the given percentage as fraction. Let's learn that also. So my second type of question is express, this is the short form how we can write percentage. This is the sign of percent and age, percentage. Express percentage as fraction. As we have said, if we have to express fraction as percentage, we multiply by 100. Similarly, if we have to express percentage as fraction, इसका opposite हो जाएगा. So that will be percentage, the given percentage divided by 100. What will it be? The given percentage divided by 100. Alright. So now we will have the first question which we are taking is, suppose it is given to me 25%. 25%, to convert it into fraction I have to divide by 100. So when this word percent comes, means per 100. So that will be upon 100, 25 upon 100. Then we will convert the given fraction into the lowest term, which you all know very well. By the table of 5 I am doing it. 5 ones are, 5 20s are, 5 ones are, 5 4s are is equal to. So this percentage expressed as fraction is 1 upon 4. Alright children, it is 1 upon 4. As I am doing the next question, can I hear from you that this converting the percentage into fraction is clear to you? Converting percentage into fraction. So the next one I am taking is 33 whole 1 upon 2%. 33 whole 1 upon 2%. Let's see this. So first I will convert it to mixed fraction. 33 into 2 66 plus 1 67 upon 2% has to be expressed as fraction, which will be 67 upon 2 divided by 100 is equal to 67 upon 2. 100 will come over here. Alright. And we can see 67 is a prime number. So this cannot be simplified further, and therefore 67 upon 200 is going to be the answer. Alright, I can see one answer also coming from Manya Verma, 67 upon 200. As you have a look at this, I will just clear this to take one more or two more questions of expressing the percentage as fraction. Alright. The next one which we are going to take is 9.2%. So the next one which we are taking, the third on the board, will be 9.2%. As we know, to convert percentage into fraction, we have to remove this percent and divide by 100. Alright. Now you have how to convert decimals. I will remove this decimal to add a 10 over here. This you all know. So I can again rewrite it as 92 upon 1000, which you can divide there also. This will give me 46. Alright, by the table of 2, and here I will get 500. This will give me 23, and here I will get 250. So 23 upon 250 will be the conversion of 9.2% into a fraction. I can see the answer coming from Mokshita Agarwal. Then Jyoti Rajpal, Simran Rajpal has given the answer. But Simran Bita, you have to bring it in the lowest term also. So you will divide to get 23 upon 250. Okay. Now we have the next question where we have to convert the given percent into decimal. Here we have converted the percent into fraction. Now we will convert percentage into decimal. So the next type of question which I am taking over here is to convert percentage into decimal. To convert percentage into decimal, this is the next type of question which we are going to take up over here. Alright children, shall we begin? We are converting the percentage into decimal. So, alright. Let's continue. Now to convert percentage into decimal, this will be my first step to write the fraction by dividing upon to convert it into fraction, and then fraction will be converted to decimal. Let's see a question over here, and what percentage I am taking? I am taking 27%. So the first one I am taking over here is 20. Before I do this, let me give you the concept of this, and that is, first you will divide the given percentage by 100, and then you will find out the decimal of that. Alright, so see how, suppose the first one I was taking is 27%. Alright, this will be converted and first written as 27 upon 100. I have already told you in the chapter of decimals that numbers which are divided by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 like that means by powers of 10. In that, the number of zeros decide the number of decimal places. Whatever number of zeros are there in the denominator, same number of decimal places we move towards left. So over here I have 2 zeros, so I will move 2 places towards left to give me 0.27 as the answer. Whenever we have the denominator in the form of 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, then don't try to bring it to the lowest term. You directly put the decimals. That is the easiest method or easiest thing to do. One more question I will take in this context, and the question now is 130%. Okay, the same thing we will follow. We will take 130 and we are going to write upon 100. Now you can see here we can cut 110. I am left with 10, which will make my number decimal move one place towards left, and it is going to give me 1.3%. 1.3%. Alright. This, as we have discussed, is clear. Okay, so now the next one which I am going to take is, the next one is 3.68%. The fourth one for the board is 3.68%. What is 3.68%? It will be written as 3.68 upon 100. 3.68. Sorry, it is not percent because we are converting it to decimal. Alright, we are converting it to decimal. As we did not write percent there also, I was about to write answer. It is 130%. So I cannot write percent here again. Hai na? Now it is 3.68 divided by 100. I will have to move my decimal place towards left by 2 places. So I move one place and one more place, for which I will have to add a 0 and the decimal. And in doing so, we are going to cut this also, then only we are going to move the decimal. So क्या हो जाएगा ये? This will be 0.0368 as the decimal. 0.0368 as the decimal. And one more we will take in this context. It is a slightly bigger number. This was the third one on the board and this is the fourth one on the board. And the number is 0.0208%. Again, we are going to write this as decimal. 0.0208 upon 100. 2 decimal places we have to move back. We will cut this from here, put one more 0 and then move 2 places back. To give me the answer 0.1, 2, 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 2, 0, 8. Okay. I can see the answer coming from Rashmi Sharma, from Manya Verma, and the answers are correct. If what we have discussed till now is clear, can I hear from you that you have understood this? And meanwhile, we will continue with the next type of question. Okay, so I can see it's clear enough. Now we will move on to the last type of question for today's class, and this is what we started with: express the given fraction as percentage. But here now the fractions are slightly different. Express the fraction as percentage. And as I have told you, for this what we have to do is fraction multiplied by 100. Let's begin this into percentage. What we will do is 1 upon 2 multiplied by 100. 2 ones are 50 is equal to 50%. If you analyze, also half का मतलब आधा, and 50% also means I have got 50% marks, आधे आए हैं. Alright. So now the next one we are taking conversion, and the number I am taking over here is 17 upon 25. 17 upon 25, and to convert this again, 17 upon 25 into 100. We know 25 ones are 25 and 25 fours are 100 to give me 68%. 4%. Okay. 242 whole 3 upon 4% is what we are getting over here. I'll give you a side and you can please check if this is clear to you. Any doubt, I'll give you just 1 minute. You can clarify your doubt if you have any. That was 12. 4 3s are 12. 243 whole 3 upon 4%. 243 whole 3 upon 4% is what we are getting over here. Alright children. I can see that all this is clear. 242 nahi, 243 is there. See, I'll just divide this for you. You divide over here 975 by 4. 4 2s are 8. 1 bring down 7. 4 4s are 16. 1 bring down 5. 4 3s are 12. Bring down 3. So 243 whole 3 upon 4%. So all what we have discussed today, as I can see, is clear to you. In the next session, we will be continuing with more about percentage, and each day you will be